everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my favorite products that I've been using throughout the month of May. And that's going to be the video. So if you're interested to see what my favorite products have been, please keep watching. Okay, so first up I have a couple pair of eyelashes from the brand SALI Lashes. I love these lashes. The two styles that I have here are the ones I use the most recently. They are faux mink lashes. They look like real mink. They're so nice. So the first pair I have are called Captivating. This style right here is so beautiful. They're not too much, like they're a full lash, but they're very wispy and very, very fluffy. And they honestly look like mink even though they're not. I highly recommend them. And the band is really, really great. It doesn't fall apart. I did have a problem before with the velour lashes with them kind of falling apart when I take them out of the packaging. These ones, they don't fall apart. The eyelashes don't fall out. And they're just really wispy and pretty. You can see all the different layers and the strands of hair, but they're so beautiful when they're on. They're amazing. This style, Magnificent, is a lot more natural. So if you thought the last pair was a little bit too full, a little bit too much for you, I would check out this style because this one has the same kind of fluffiness to it, but it's not as large and in charge. I really love these lashes. I've been wearing them for years. They're very durable. They last a long time. Highly recommend this brand. So if you're looking for some new eyelashes that are really great and it's Canadian, check these out because they're really good. Alright, so next up I have neck cream. I'm really invested lately in a neck cream because as time goes on, I start to have lines that are developing in my neck. And I've also noticed too, I think if you have a little bit larger of boobs, my boobs are, they're like, you know, they're not too small, but they're not too big. But when you do sleep, I sleep on my side. I can't believe I'm talking about this right now, but they kind of scrunch together. And then when I wake up in the morning, I notice I have these like fine lines going down my chest and I'm like, oh my God, I'm aging. It's just all happening for me. So basically I've been using these two neck creams religiously. I use this one at night and then I use this one in the morning and I've seen great results. I do have the tech neck thing going across from looking down at my phone, but for the most part, this has actually softened out the lines, made my neck look really smooth. I didn't have like major problems before, but I actually find that these two have made a difference. When I apply the creams, I also extend the cream upwards, going along the jawline, trying to like lift, you know, firm and tighten, because it's all about that. You gotta just lift everything up. The one I've been using at night is called VICHY Neovidal Phyto Sculpt. It's for neck and face, for the contours of your face. I really like this one. It's a little bit thicker than the STRIVECTIN one, but when you put it onto your hands and blend upwards, it just softens out. It's not like overly thick where it's kind of crepey. It just blends in really nicely. I really like the way it feels. So the one I use every morning is the STRIVECTIN. This is the TL Advanced Tightening Neck Cream. This one to me is not as thick. The texture's a little bit more, not as balmy. I think they do have two different textures with this cream. There's like a rich formula and not so rich. This is the not so rich one. And I don't really like the rich one. I find it's too heavy for me. This one's perfect. It's kind of in between of a gel and a cream. I really, really like this though, and I find it does do a great job. So if you're looking for some great neck creams, I highly suggest both of these. And let me tell you, you're never too young to take care of your neck. So if you don't want to purchase a separate neck cream, you don't have to. There's different technologies behind a neck cream, but if you are concerned and you don't want to purchase a neck cream, just use your face cream down your neck and make sure you're applying it upwards, really lifting, you know? Apply all your serums and your face creams. Just get that neck rejuvenated. I have two drugstore makeup palettes that I've been loving and I used them all throughout last month. They're two totally different palettes. So the first one I have that I love is the Maybelline Nudes of New York. I've used this in a lot of tutorials. It is beautiful. The colors in here are really pigmented. They blend out seamlessly. For the value of this, it's a great neutral eyeshadow palette. I honestly use it almost every single day and I love it. So if you're looking for more of a neutral eyeshadow palette, check this one out from Maybelline. It's amazing. So the next palette I have is by Revolution and it's the Tropical Carnival eyeshadow palette, and this palette is beautiful. It's a lot different than the Maybelline one. The colors in here are bright, they're intense, and they're out there. So this is not a palette that I'm going to reach for every single day to create a full eye look. I can't create a full eye look unless I'm doing something like extravagant, but what we have here is some really, really nice shimmers, and you also have nice pops of color that you can add to any eye to kind of spruce up the look, make it fun, make it exciting. But the reason why I want to talk about this is the pigmentation in here is incredible. They blend out amazingly, and I really like how the palette does come with a large mirror as well, It's affordable, it's drugstore, but this is a great option if you're looking to add a little bit of color into your eye and you don't want to spend a lot of money because you're not going to use this every single day. I definitely would check this out if you want to add some color, add some fun, and if you're looking at creating any sort of look for Pride, even though we're not having a parade this year, but I'm sure there'll be some sort of celebrations. This is a really great palette to pick up to just add a pop of color to the eye. Okay, so I purchased a bougie ass foundation. Like, this is ridiculous. So I did finally decide to buy, because I've been eyeing this for a long time, the GIORGIO Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I got shade 6, which I find, because I didn't buy this in a store, I just chose online, and I hemmed and I hawed, and I didn't know what color to pick, and it was hard for me. So I went with the 6, which is great for when I'm tanned, but I do find the 6 a little bit on the yellowish, not greenish, it's almost like a greenish yellow side. It's kind of weird. It's more of a cool tone. If you're looking online and you can't figure it out, the 6 is a little bit more cool tone on the tan side, but with a yellow undertone. I think if I re-pick this up again, I will probably go with a different shade. But this, my friends, is a beautiful foundation. It is $80, which is like ridiculous in my opinion, absolutely ridiculous, but I just had to try it because everyone talks about it and it's very lightweight. So this is why I think if you are eyeing this and you kind of are on the fence about buying this, I'll tell you why maybe you should. First of all, treat yourself. Treat yourself Friday. If you do have these moments where you like to treat yourself, you know what, then buy yourself a bougie foundation that you've been eyeing. That's what I did. And yes, this is GIORGIO Armani, which is bougie. And people sometimes just buy things for the name brand. I don't usually do that. I like to kind of research, see if it's worth the buy. This had a lot of good reviews on it. So the reason why you should purchase this if you had your eye on it, because it is the most beautiful lightweight foundation with a medium coverage that just looks very, very natural on the skin, and it doesn't crease or cake. I really do like it. I like the texture of it. I like the way it blends out. I like the way it makes my skin look. So if I had to say, is it worth it? Yes. Is it overly expensive? Yes. So if you know me, you know I love skincare. I like trying new products. I'm always trying to look for the latest and greatest. I love NEOSTRATA as a company. I've talked about them for years. I had these two sitting in my cupboard and I just haven't opened them because I try to go through full products before I open things so they don't expire. I don't know what I was waiting for. I wish I opened these sooner. These two are miracle workers. I love them. This serum is the best, one of the best serums. I love it. It feels like absolute silk on your skin. It does not break me out. It's for lifting and firming. So this is the NEOSTRATA Tri-Therapy Lifting Serum for Firming. I don't really have a firming issue, but I do always want to focus on the wrinkles. But this, the way my skin feels, the way my skin looks, it softens fine lines. I highly recommend this. If you're looking for something to help with lines and to help firm your face, try this out. It's amazing. Also, in the same range, they do make this cream right here. This is kind of like a travel size. I finished it all and I cried. This is the NEOSTRATA Matrix Support with Sunscreen Broad SPF 30. This is amazing. I'm always wary about using creams with sunscreens built into them. A lot of the time I do break out from a sunscreen. This cream did not break me out. It did not burn my face. It felt amazing. So this is also for lifting. It's also for wrinkles, but does contain an SPF 30, which is really important, especially when we're getting into the nicer weather. You always want to put a sunscreen on your face. I am testing out new ones right now, other products with sunscreen that I am liking, but this, my friend, was one of the best facial sunscreen lotions I've ever tried. So if you're looking for something really great for summer that's built in with sunscreen and moisturizer all in one that doesn't burn, break you out, I'm telling you, this was my best friend. It's amazing. So I also have this product here that I've been absolutely loving. This is the JOUVIANCE Anti-Aging Regenerating Serum. It's amazing. So it's not really a serum, it's an oil in my opinion. So what you do is you open it and the top pops up, and then when the top pops up, what it does is it picks up the product for you, the perfect amount of oil. So what I do is I just take whatever it pulls out and I put it on my hand and I work it into my face. It's the most luxurious kind of dry oil, so it goes on really oily, but then it dries down, and I apply other skin cream over top of this. Again, it doesn't break me out, really hydrates my face. It's just great. So if you're looking for a facial oil that's not too heavy, that's not too thick, that doesn't break you out, that's for anti-aging, try this out from JOUVIANCE. This is a Canadian brand. It's a beautiful serum. Also has like a really nice smell to it. It's slightly floral, but it's not offensive. Like, I can handle it. I think it has a slight rose smell to it. It's really beautiful. Like, highly recommend this serum. Highly. So I've been loving the setting spray. This is from Wet n Wild. It's the Jungle Rock Collection one. So as you can see, it does have a little bit of like a shimmer to it. It's not a sparkle. It's just a very nice iridescence to it. I love it for two reasons. So the spray on it is amazing. Really fine mister. Doesn't screw up your foundation. Doesn't leave watermarks. The smell is like coconut tropical heaven. Like heaven. If I could make a perfume, it would smell like this. And then I guess I love it for one more reason, because it does give your face a really nice sheen, really healthy glow, not a sparkle, but just a really nice wet dewy look. So I am combination, but I do like the way my face looks with this. It doesn't look oily. It just gives my face this really nice radiance to it. If you can find it, I'd pick it up. I found mine at Shoppers Drug Mart. It is limited edition, so buy two if you can, because it's affordable and it's amazing. I'm also obsessed with this product right here. I had a little trial size of this product. This is the Saint Tropez Self Tan Purity Facial Mist. Now, I tried a little sample of it. It lasted me over a week, and I sprayed it on my face every day and my neck before I went to bed, and I just wake up beautifully bronzed and natural and just pretty. So I used the whole sample, and then I always wanted to repurchase, but I just never got around to it. So I did repurchase this, and I'm so happy I did. Again, this smells like a dream. It smells like a coconut dream. Tans you evenly. So if you're the type of person that likes to self-tan your body but never puts it on your face, because I don't either, and then what happens is, especially in the summertime, you end up having this really dark body and then you have a really pale face, which looks kind of strange. So if you want to even your face out and your neck, I would go with this. It does not break you out. The mist on it's really fine, and you honestly can't screw it up. You don't have to worry about going to bed and then waking up with like weird orange patches on your face. Because it's such a light mist and it's a gradual self-tanner, you're not waking up orange. It's beautiful. It's so nice. If you're looking for something to self-tan your face in an easy format that you don't have to rub in with your hands and then wash and worry about staining everything, try this out. It's amazing. I absolutely love it. It's so good. I wasn't going to talk about this because I did buy this last year, but I absolutely love this, and I did see that they came back out with it this year. I do think it's part of their permanent collection now. This is the ANNABELLE Bouncy Face and Body Glow. Has a water drop cooling effect, which is true. It does feel cooling on the body. It's this beautiful, bronzing, sparkly amazingness. So what I do is I put this on my shoulders, I put this on my chest. It does have a cooling feeling, but it just makes, I wonder if we could put it here. It just makes you glow, but it's like a healthy glow. It doesn't have chunks of sparkle in it. It just gives your body this really nice sheen. Smells really good as well, and it's not expensive. A lot of the bronzing body products, so they are quite pricey. This one from ANNABELLE is really affordable. You can also use it on your face. I usually just stick to my body. You could use it as a cheek highlight if you want as well, but if you can find the Bouncy Face and Body Glow Coco Loco, check this out. It's really good. I have two eyeliners that I've been using all month long. One is a pencil, one is a liquid. So the pencil one that I've been using is the Chanel Long Lasting Eyeliner in Noir Intense. Yes, it is bougie. It is, but it's a really good eyeliner. This one is a twistable eyeliner. It's very black. It is waterproof. I wouldn't say it's like extremely waterproof, but it definitely is waterproof. Easy to blend out if you like to smudge it out too with a brush. This is very smudgeable, which I really like, but it's a really great black eyeliner. The only kind of crappy thing is it's a twistable one, and I find with twistable eyeliners you don't get a ton of product in them, and this is very pricey. But if you did have your eye on this, it's a really good black eyeliner, and you won't be sorry with this purchase because it's really good. Now the next one I have is more affordable, and it's amazing. This is the Maybelline HYPEREASY Brush Tip Liner. So I like this for two reasons. The tip on it is super micro mini, so you can draw the most precise line. It's also super black. It dries down pretty matte, and I like how, because it's a brush tip and not a felt tip, that you really do get nice control over the product, and it doesn't dry out like a felt tip does. I've had this for a while now. I use it all the time, and I swear by this. I think it's amazing. So if you're looking for a really great affordable eyeliner, I like this better than some of my high-end liquid liners. It's so good. Highly suggest this. You should pick this up if you love a good liquid liner. You will love this. Okay, so lastly, I have two face powders. This one I've talked about on my channel before, but I started really loving this again and using it all the time, so I want to talk about it again. This is the Nude by Nature Natural Glow Loose Bronzer in Bondi Bronze. It's so good. If I want to warm up my face and make my face look super natural and sun-kissed, this is the perfect bronzer because it has a little bit of warmth and a little bit of ash to it. It's the perfect combination. I also like the fact that it's mineral, so it blends out really nice. And it does have almost like an iridescence to it, not a sparkle, but it does make your skin look very glowy and healthy. And it does come with a sifter, so it's not messy, so you just dab your brush in and you can pick some of the product up. But it's a really beautiful product. It blends out seamlessly. I really love it. You can see it's not too dark. You can really build on it and it just looks natural. So highly recommend that if you're looking for a good for you for your face bronzer. You will love this. And lastly, I have a new product that I've been really enjoying. The ELCIE Translucent Powder in Medium Tanned. So ELCIE is a brand, I think she's only online right now. She's a really popular Instagrammer. She does have a YouTube channel as well. This is a really nice loose powder if you're looking for something to set your face all over. I used it today. It's a very silky powder. It blends out seamlessly. It gives you a tiny bit of coverage, but not a lot, but just a tiny bit. I was given this as a gift actually by my friend, and it's a really beautiful powder. Okay, so this will be the end of my May favorites. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, as always, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel for new videos, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.